Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
I got him here. He here now. Papa Wu's going on.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, man?
Last time I saw you,
Yeah.
we gonna jump into it real quick. Was the documentary that they were supposed to show from Dirty?
Yeah.
What happened that day? Cause you was
Man, that shit was crazy. It's like, you know how the devil is. There ain't no peace in no man's, especially no black man when the devil is around. And don't get it wrong, twisted when I use the word devil. The devil is not just a Caucasian man. Any man who do evil, tell lies, and cheat and steal, man. You understand? That's the devil. And you know, the man, he misled us that he was gonna throw this video up. Even though Dirty's wife was acting like that, he said that, well, if I get RZA on Snipe, he gonna. So he like undermined me, man. I got RZA. I went out my way and got RZA on Snipe, and then you don't put it up. You put Too Short. Nobody came here to see Too Short, man.
Yeah.
And then you faked it off, like you told me to go down there and try to make like I started some shit when you told me to go down there and say fuck it, man. Put it on anyway, so he won't be in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm gonna throw it up, man, but I don't want to be responsible. I said, well, I'll take all the responsibility.
Yeah.
So he asked me would I go down there and grab the mic and say, fuck it, throw it up there anyway. But you undermined me, you took and put it on YouTube and all that, like I started a riot there or something, you know what I'm saying? But that's how the devil works, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
So Dirty, Dirty. Wow, where do we begin?
Yo, you know, like I said, there ain't no father to this man's style, so you got to start from the end to get to Dirty to the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when I think about him, Biggie told me about him, cause I was in a group called the Little Bastards, and he said, yo, my man, Old Dirty Bastard. And I was like, when he first said the name, I was like, Old Dirty Bastard, what the fuck? Like he Old Dirty, like I was, he Old Dirty Bastard. So he was like, nah, he from the hood, he from down by Franklin and all. I was like, word, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know we from the other side, you know what I'm saying? Past, Dirty. Why do people love Dirty so much?
Cause he was just real. You know, I mean, you can't help but loving something that's real. It's like nothing in what he do is like, it's rehearsed. It's rehearsed.
Yeah.
You never know what this man is gonna do. He like reacts off of impulse, and like I can go back with you with like when you say dirty when he was young. Dirty is a name that he got. He's the only we used to call him Rusty because he stayed so dirty.
Okay.
All right, so dirty is real. The nigga ain't give a fuck about washing up, doing nothing. He always was like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he used to get his ass whooped, you know, for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why we had him dirty because he used to have shit stains in his drawers, and they said, and my grandma, you know, the tubs back in the days with the feet, like. And I know you probably don't remember, he used to throw the drawers back there, and then every time we used to go in the bathroom, it'd be a bunch of gnats flying around the tub.
Damn.
And everybody used to hate to go up the stairs to take the bath, but we did. So my grandmother had the bathroom remodeled, and we pulled out the tub, and all the drawers, how we knew it was his, because we all lived in one house. And our mothers had to write with a magic marker. My grandmother made them write the initials of each kid in the house on their underclothes. So when the clothes got washed, all the clothes got washed together. And then when it came back to the house, they separated them by the names and our shirts. That's how we really lived.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah, we really lived. We was really children that didn't have nothing. And Dirty, reason why, like I said, I'm going back to this Dirty thing. He was just one in the family. He just was nasty. He was just dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the bastard came like, you know, because when he started his rap shit, it's like, it's nobody could be him. You can't imitate that man.
Not at all.
Nobody. Not even his son.
Yeah, not at all.
He's trying hard to, but Dirty just have a style of his own. You know what I'm saying?
So the day we didn't get to see the documentary, what didn't we see though? What was in the documentary that would have been good for us to see?
Well, what you seen is what was on the stage. So I mean, either they put it up. The best thing I did to cover up for him is brought his family, his children down in the front,
which was all there.
All right, and that's the documentary.
Okay.
All right, man, I'm gonna give it to you raw. You know what I'm saying? I looked at that what they did. You would enjoy that more than you if they would have put the documentary out.
Now I was happy to see. I was happy Cap was there. You was there. Papa Wu. How did you get the name Papa Wu?
Wow, man, this is crazy. We man, I don't know if it was meth. I know Dirty. I know we was going on tour so much. And remember, when I was around these guys before they did this music, they was kids. I used to live in 240 Park Hill.
Okay.
Me, that them was babies, man. When I was living in Park Hill, you know. And cause my mom was one of the first families they moved out there in Park Hill. It was just me and a white lady on the 3rd floor. Nobody else lived in the building. There wasn't no fences, nothing. It was just dirt.
Yeah.
So everybody started moving out there. But anyway, we was on stage, and I think one of them said, "Yo, man, the only father we got is Papa Wu." And they said, "Papa Wu," and I turned around and I walked out. He said, "Come on, Freedom, come here."
Okay.
And they called me out to the stage, and from that night, it was at a show.
Okay.
And they were saying like, man, we ain't got no father. They was talking to the crowd. I don't know if it was Maverick said, "Man, we ain't got no father. We ain't got nobody. The only one we got is Papa Wu." And it just stuck from there.
It was born from there.
It was just going from there.
So, you've been on a lot of records. When you speak, is it rehearsed? Is it something that you think of? Is it something that off cap you just go?
Most of the time those things happen, I was fucked up in the studio.
Okay.
And RZA tell me, "Won't you go in there, man? Go in the room, in the mic." And he just, sometimes I didn't even know it was being recorded. Some things I sat there. What he most did just had mics when I come in, and then they'll get me mad and get me into a conversation. Yeah, that's how they used to do me. And I just start going off. That's me. Most of it is all natural. Just, you know what I'm saying? It can't be duplicated.
Yeah. All I Got Is You.
Yeah.
What's the other one we rated? North Star.
North Star. And Cuban Link 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the deepest thing you said, that when you said if a man could flip himself inside out, he'd fall out and die.
Yeah.
That shit stick with me forever. Like, the first time I heard that made me say, who is that? Like, for real, I was like,
a lot of
who
people
is
don't
that?
understand what the science to that is. It's like everything in your body that it took to create you, it took to create the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you flip yourself inside out and you look at yourself under a microscope, it looks like the universe outside universe.
Wow.
Everything. I mean, everything that goes on outside, if you can see it when you watch the History Channel, that's how your body looks inside.
Wow.
And if you can see that, and you can see all that, everything that goes on out there in space, you'll flip out. Because sometimes if you watch the History Channel, how the Earth was made and all these kind of things, and you see what goes on in the universe, all these black holes and all that shit is crazy, you know. But you have all that exists within inside you. Because see, most of the people try to clean themselves up on the outside. And I always say it's something greater than a physical, and that's mental. Instead, they clean themselves up on the inside. So you look at this image and this reflection in the mirror, and that's the person that you try to dedicate to all your life, but you never looked at the person inside. That's why I said if you see who you was inside, you might flip out and die, man. You might drop dead, knowing that's really you.
Yo, them words like stuck with me. I was like, wow. And then Ghost was like, it just sounded so natural. Like Ghost was like, so you mean to tell me I created all of this right here? Like I remember that like yesterday.
Even that one with Mary J, how that happened, we was in the studio, and this cat Case she was dealing with, and
be quiet.
this cat Case that she was dealing with, he was so jealous of Mary, and you know, he used to like
touch me, tease me, dude.
Yeah, so I had to, then they choked this nigga up, man.
Word Case, damn.
Yeah, cause we was in the studio, man, and she was doing this with Ghost, and you know, he was acting up with her, cause she had a beer, and I was back there building. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, you know, the universe is this, and she would say, won't you put that on the record?
Yeah.
It was her idea to put it on the record because she liked the way I was talking, you know. And Ghost said, "Yeah, you want to do it? You want to do it?" And I just went and did it.
Nah, that's definitely that definitely took the record there.
Mary, I used to always stay. All of them, like to this whole hip hop game. If you ask any of these artists out there, you know, from Busta, all of them, it's like I raised them through my wisdom. A lot of people don't know that a lot of them was raised up off of me talking.
No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I was too. It was like like I don't think you know, you might be humble with it, but I don't really think you know who you are to us. You understand what I'm saying? Because you still walking the earth.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah,
you know,
but I just like to listen to you talk. So I'm like, well, hey, I get to ask some questions and stuff. So I really get to, you know, get the information. On Wu-Tang, you've been there from the beginning. You're there right now, 2013, about to go into 2014.
Right.
What happened with Wu-Tang that got them in all disarray right now?
What happened was they let them industry, I ain't gonna mention the guy's name, but I'll mention his name, Leola started all that from Def Jam. They let him get into...
Leo Cohen?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got into their head. This guy, Papa Wu, he's too rough. The same thing they did with Jay and Dane. Okay. Dane too wild. Jay-Z, your career is not going to go nowhere. He jumped around all over the place. With me, it was different. Papa Wu was knocking niggas out. He's punching people in the face. You know what I'm saying? You got to get this crazy nigga away from you. Or your career ain't going nowhere. But that was the trick, because only what made Wu-Tang so successful, because they didn't have to answer to nobody but me. And I never let nobody got close to them, because they respected me. You couldn't talk to them unless you go through me. If I seen somebody talk, I'd walk and punch in your mouth. Yo, what do you say? What he said to you? You know, so only thing they had and all the answers they got about life growing up was from me. Once you took me out of the picture, the equation, they was able to talk to them and tell them, well, you do this and do that. But see, you got to understand, before they got together, Raekwon and Powell and them used to shoot up Ghost House and Ghost.
We know that.
It was a big war.
I'm from 160 Park.
I was from 240.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was a big war, and RZA, you know, they lived on Taji Street. You know what I'm saying? And Taji Street separates Stapleton from Park Hill.
Yep.
So them niggas when they
we used to be able to cut through the cut right there, go to the store.
Go to the store.
Yeah.
So you had to come cross Taji, but RZA would have the music pumping. So as they coming to go to war, hey man, that shit. And RZA lower him down in the basement. That's why we used to call RZA the Pop Piper. He used to lower him down in the basement. And he used to have the nigga like Dirty them all, 12 o'clock, race on, Shorty Shit Stain. He had everybody come from Brooklyn just in case these niggas start some shit. Like, y'all not gonna fight in this basement. I'm gonna tell y'all that now, because I got my Brooklyn niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Dirty never liked it, none of them anyway. So that's why he brought Dirty out there in 12 and all. They had their own thing, Brooklyn Zoo. So when they came, they used to get on the mic and everybody used to rap together. And RZA just they never knew that he was even doing this. He used to just take everything they did and RZA used to put it in the archive. Just put it in the archive. And later on, he'll put the album out himself and then have them come and say, y'all like this? Even with Meth. When Meth made METH, Meth, he wrote it. And that's when Meth was getting high. They gave him $5. He went and got what he got. Came back. And he spit the song and then said, I don't like this shit, man. I'm out of here, man. He threw it in the garbage. RZA took the shit and took it out of the garbage. We had to go look for that nigga when that shit jumped out.
It's been the biggest record in his career.
Yeah, that's what got him.
Yeah, that's what got all of us.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I was smoking in my
mind. Because Easy Mo B lived around the corner from me, and Easy Mo B did the Easy Mo B's brother did the Genius first album. You know what I'm saying? LG.
Genius and then that started bringing everybody out. That's when Ralph.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody started coming out, man.